Hello, everyone. We are doing something new today. We are doing a live tutorial. So, I'm going to let you guys come on in the room. As you're coming in, let me know where you're coming from. We're going to be doing a live tutorial with Ashley. Her at is she's going to come on and she's going to do a live tutorial. This is our first one. So if you are here, welcome. And we appreciate you. Hi, Ashley.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I am Angel. I'm the marketing coordinator for Donna's Recipe, and this is one of our brand ambassadors, Ashley, and I will let her introduce herself and also tell her at again.
Hey guys, it's Ashley. My Instagram handle is just another dot curly girl. Can't forget the dot. I am coming to you guys from VA, and I'm super excited to be on here with you guys tonight.
We are so excited. Can you tell us what you're going to be demonstrating today?
So I'm going to do one of my favorites. If you guys don't know me, I am a wash and go girly. So I'm going to be doing a wash and go with you guys today with some of my favorite Donna's Recipe products.
Okay, can you let us know which products you're going to be using?
I sure will. So I have with me the sweet potato pie, extra creamy hair cream for one. One of my favorites, the curl enhancing gel, which is the whipped vanilla cream, one of the new ones. And to top it off, I'll be using a fan favorite, of course, the hair strength oil.
The OG.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we will let you get started. And as you guys watch her go through the live tutorial, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments and I can answer them, or Ashley can answer them if you're asking her something specific about her hair texture, hair type, and just how the products work with her hair. So go ahead.
Fantastic. Well, again, thank you guys so much for coming on here today for this Tutorial Tuesday and National Hair Day. As I saw somebody mention, happy National Hair Day to all of our naturalistas. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my tutorial for my wash and go. Right now, I have freshly detangled hair, as you guys can see. And one of the first things that I do when it comes to styling, I make sure that my hair is separated into 4 different sections. So that way the detangling and the product absorption increases a little bit more. I don't like to add the product and just slap it on my hair, but I always like to make sure I section it out so that way I get maximum definition. Definition is my thing. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my sprayer to go ahead and mist my hair just a little bit. This is warm water, by the way. I usually use warm water for my hair, especially when I'm styling, just so I can have, again, maximum product absorption. I have low porosity hair, which means that sometimes the water or the moisture tends to sit on top of my hair. And from what I've been learning on my hair journey, when I use warmer or close to hot hair, but not too hot, it helps for the products to absorb into my hair shaft a bit more. So now that my hair is pretty damp, which is perfect for me, I'm going to start off with the hair cream, of course. Now, where I am from, it's starting to get a little chillier. So I like to use products that are a little heavier as it gets cooler, so that way I can keep my hair nice and moisturized. And this hair cream is fantastic, especially for keeping my hair nice and defined and moisturized throughout the week.
Tell us about the smell of the hair cream.
Absolutely. So, I mean, I know that I always tell myself this smells just like Thanksgiving because the smell, one, is not too strong, which is perfect for me. And two, the fact that the sweet potato pie creamy smell just gives off such an amazing scent. I literally get so many compliments every time I use this product in my hair. So I love the scent. And if you guys are in the mood for smelling like a treat, this is the one for you.
A sweet treat.
For sure, for sure. So, as I said, I do one section at a time. Again, this is the hair cream that I use. And since I use quite a bit, and again, you can see the product on here, I'm going to add a little bit more moisture. Not too many of water, but just enough, again, until you start to see some of the product disappear, which means that it's absorbing into my hair. I know one of my favorite styling methods is brush styling, so I'm going to use one of my styling brushes just to run this through my curls, and again, just to go through with that maximum definition. I'll show you guys a little bit. I mean, the fact that the results are instantaneous, this is why I am just loving Wash and Go's in general. It's one of my faves.
Someone said that the curl cream with the whipped vanilla mousse and bam. Have you tried that combination? Have you tried the, or are we going to
definitely
let's wait. Let's see what happens next.
I'm going to say, well, again, this is just with the cream alone, which is fantastic because, again, I know that since my hair takes a little bit more time, to take in some of the moisture, the fact that I'm already seeing the definition that I'm seeing right now is showing me that this cream is exactly what I needed, especially, again, to make my wash and go last throughout the week. So I'm going to do the same to the other side. And again, I always do cream first, or a leave-in, of course. But today I'm rocking with the cream.
So I'm going to show, like, while you're doing that, I'm going to actually show the audience also the extra creamy hair and scalp oil, which is different from the cream. And this is more like a butter or a grease. And this is separate. This is different from the cream. So she's only using the cream right now, but just wanted to show you guys this as well. If you had any questions about any of the products, texture, or how they're used. I'm gonna put this on my hands.
I mean, now your hand's gonna be smelling like a tree too.
So when you're doing your wash and go, do you do anything like shingling or finger coils, or you just strictly use your brush?
For sure. If I'm looking for more definition than what my brush usually gives me, then I do like the finger coil. Though it takes time, I promise you guys it's completely worth it because the definition lasts for even longer. Shingling is another one of the methods that I haven't used in a while, but again, it produces just the same results. And if you guys are not sure what shingling is, that is typically close to taking 1 to 2 sections of hair at a time, but smaller sections, and just running your fingers through them, smoothing them at the same time. Finger coiling is a little bit similar, except I'm taking smaller sections. And once I wrap it around my finger, again, I'm locking in the same definition, and then I go to the next strand and do the same.
Perfect. And I do want to, just in case anyone is wondering, so Ashley's hair type is not on the kinkier side or the coarser side. So if you're wondering if you can still do this routine or if you can still use the products, you may switch the order of the products or you may use a different combination, but the products work for all hair types. I use the products and they're phenomenal. Can you eat the products? That's your business. The products are not designed to be edible. We would highly discourage you from eating the product, although they do smell amazing.
Absolutely, they do. But again, as much as it smells like a Thanksgiving dessert, again, I don't necessarily encourage enjoying it in that manner.
So we have another question here. How do you refresh throughout the week and how do you preserve overnight?
Oh, that's a great question. So I'll start off with the first part. How I refresh my hair throughout the week. Usually what I'll do, again, I typically use the same products throughout the week. I know since my hair, again, tends to get dry a little bit quicker, not only just in the summer for the humidity, but from the fall and winter seasons where the air is already dry. I will mist my hair with warm water, and then I will only use a dollop, which means I'll use a smaller amount of the cream, and I'll kind of fluff it into my hair, again, starting at the roots and working my way up. So the moisture is still there, but I'm also not heavily adding the products to my hair because I don't want it to be too weighed down. Once I am finished adding the cream and the gel sparingly, then I'll remist my hair one more time. I have a hooded dryer in my house as well that I use. So if I'm wanting to diffuse it to really lock in the moisture, then I'll do so. But of course, if it is a bit warm enough where I can air dry, then I'll do the same. And the refreshing is something that's really important to me because, again, I know how quickly natural hair can start to dry and frizz, and I want to mitigate that as much as possible.
So we have another question. Um, do you use the leave-in first?
Yes, I typically do, and sometimes I'll switch it up. As I said, these past couple of months, I've been doing the hair cream first, but I love to use the LCO combo. And if you've never heard of that before, that would be the leave-in cream and then oil. I add a gel again because my preference is more definition. If you're looking for more volume, which again, everybody's preference, then I do not use a gel as often for a more fuller look. But if I want more definition in my curls, then I'll actually add the leave-in and then I will add the mousse, or I'll use the leave-in, the cream, and the oil, and I won't use as much as I typically do.
I'm a volume person. I'm not
Understandable.
I'm not a definition person, but I will say that for me I do the LOC. I do the LOC method, and the definition that I get from my twist outs is crazy, but I like to pick it out. So like this one, this is like just a twist out with the cream, but I pick out the rest of it.
Oh, for sure. I see the volume popping. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with a fuller looking set of
Nothing
curls.
at all. Curls of CPA said I want it all.
Girl, I feel you.
Volume and definition. We're here for both. The
Absolutely.
products, so we ship to the UK and Canada. So if you are, we ship all over the US, but if you are outside of that, we do ship to the UK and Canada via our website at donnasrecipe.com to answer that question. Coily Crimpy said, hey, Ashley.
Hey, girlfriend.
I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any questions. Okay, so you've gone in with warm water and the cream.
Yes.
After your 4 sections. Is the oil heavy? Recommended for daily use? So we sell 2 separate oils. Do you have the strength hair oil with you?
Yes, I do right here.
So we have the strength hair oil, which is has 18 natural oils and powders, and that is to stimulate the hair follicles and the growth. And you can use that every day. You can use it twice a day if you want. I went through a period where I was using it twice a day because I was trying to regrow back some areas. And we have the hair and scalp oil, which I showed you guys earlier, that turns into an oil. And this product can be layered, but I wouldn't recommend using it every day because you wouldn't need it. The products are formulated for intense hydration and moisture retention. So once you put all these products in, your hair will be very moisturized. As you can see, Ashley's hair, her hair looks very hydrated. And so you
For sure.
need to use the products every day. The strengthening oil has replaced my edges, and small bald spots in my head have grown back. Yes, the strength hair oil is a powerful, powerful oil. I love it. Absolutely love it.
By the way, guys, as Angel was talking about our awesome oil, I was going ahead and putting in our new Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. And just to give you guys a heads up, I know one of the things that I like to do when I'm trying new products, I test them out to see if they pair well. And how I do so, I usually take a small amount of the product itself. And the second product I'll be adding into my hair the second time, I put right next to it, and then I just mix a little bit in. What I really pay attention for is if it's a smooth mix and it's not too clumpy and flaky, that's how you know that these products will mix very well together. And since I have mixed the hair cream and the gel together in my hair, I already know that when my hair is dry, I shouldn't see any type of flakes or any type of dryness or feel any crunchiness. So I just want to give you guys a heads up when it comes to testing out products. And as I said, this is a very, very recommended combo for me because I use this one every week.
So when you mix the products, what would be your sign if the products wasn't working, was not mixing well? What would that look like to you?
So if I'm mixing two products together and I'm starting to see little balls of the product, especially if it's something very heavy or if it's something that certainly just doesn't mix well based on the ingredients, if you start to see some little balls of the products clump together or it starts to feel a little stiff as you're mixing it instead of a smooth texture, then that's how you know that those products may not mix too well in your hair. And you may not want to add that because, again, once your hair is fully dry, you may start to see some of those same clumps and dryness onto your curls. And we don't want that.
Okay, come through with the tips, Ashley. Someone else said today, never, I just saw it we went fast. Never would have thought of that. Learn something new. We are happy that you learned something new.
Absolutely.
Question in the question box. Will there be a deep conditioner? Right now, we do not offer a deep conditioner. We're always open to expanding the line. But what we do recommend right now is if you want to have like a deep conditioning effect, is to get the extra creamy moisturizing conditioner and add it with the strength hair oil that Ashley showed you all. And that will give you like a deep conditioning feel because of all those ingredients in the strength hair oil. And then for even more benefits, if you want to add heat like steam or sit under a hooded dryer or something like that, then that will be give you those deep conditioning effects that you're looking for.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Yes, and I've done that myself. And then it smells so good because you get like the mintiness of the oil, and then you get the sweet potato pie. The vanilla is just, you be like in the shower, wherever you wash your hair. If you do the sink, that's your thing, that's your business. You just be like, so good. You just wanting to eat.
Absolutely.
So now we're going in with the gel.
Yes, we are. And again, you guys can see firsthand how locked my curls in are with the definition. I'll do a little smaller section so you guys can see it in just a little bit more detail. And again, whether you're shingling, you're smoothing, or you're using a brush just like me, you can also achieve those same defined curls, especially when you use this combo. And that's why I love it so much. So again, here's just a single curl just in case you guys need a little bit of a close-up as far as for the cream and the gel combo together. This is exactly why I said testing them out beforehand so you can see those results before you add it to your hair is super important. You can already see just in my curls alone that this combo is very, very moisturizing. So that when my curls are dry, the definition stays.
Love that.
And again, I'm just adding this to one section at a time. Absolutely no rush. And of course, if you're in a rush, I always make sure that I remind myself, hey, I'm not rushing perfection here because I know perfection is exactly what I'm getting. And these results never disappoint.
Let's see another close up of that curl. You did a really
sure. Let's say the curl bouncing.
So good. I saw that bounce sound. Tab did that in her video, a little dance. It looks so good.
Thank you.
So does anyone have any questions right now? Would you use this combo in just a wash and go, or can I do this and twist my hair up? Have you done twist out with this combo?
Yeah. Yes, I have. One of my other methods that I use for styling my hair, if I'm not necessarily in the mood for a wash and go, twist out is also one of my favorites. I'll typically, again, start off with the leave-in or the cream. And then once I follow up with the gel and then I twist my hair up, I'll use the strength hair oil last once my hair is already in the twist. And I'll coat my twist in the oil and pay special attention to my ends because we know that our ends typically are the driest because that's the oldest part of our hair.
All the education. Are y'all taking notes? Y'all taking notes? But we learned about the mixing the products and all the things. I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah, by the way, I'm just reveling in this definition right now. So you guys can
And I love that we're doing this real time so that everyone can see how long this process takes or how long it doesn't take. This doesn't have to be a very long process. For me, if I were wanting to do that, I don't know where wash and goes, but I would probably do more like 6 sections instead of 4 because my hair is thick. But just giving that idea to someone else who's like 4 sections, that would be a lot of work.
Understandable. And again, my hair is thin in some sections and thick in others. So for certain methods for the back of my hair, which is a little bit thinner than the front, I typically will sometimes have to single out a couple more sections. But in this case, since my brush is flowing right through my curls, it must be a good hair day.
Yeah, in the end, the products, one of the benefits for the products is that makes your hair softer and more manageable. So it helps with detangling so that you can get through your wash day faster and your styling and all of that.
Absolutely. Well, this would be my last section for the cream and gel, and then I will show you guys how shiny and moisturized on top of the moisture it already has with the strength hair oil. And again, this process doesn't typically take me too long, especially for the on-the-go naturalistas that are out there. I typically don't spend more than about maybe 12 minutes. But again, I'm just showing you guys so that way you can have a step-by-step demonstration with plenty of details just in case you need them.
Someone said, I'm taking notes because I'm about to enter postpartum. I need to say it. Postpartum is tough on hair. It's the hormones,
Yes.
all of that. If you haven't tried the strength hair oil, we would highly recommend it. All of the products though, the whipped vanilla cream collection as well as the sweet potato pie collection is infused with biotin because sweet potatoes naturally have biotin. Those will help make your hair stronger, but we also have the vegan biotin gummies, which are great. You know, biotin is great for hair, skin, and nails. So if you're dealing with any type of hair loss, whether it's postpartum or not, I would definitely recommend the strength hair oil and the vegan biotin gummies as a foundation.
And there it is.
And they taste like candy. I didn't take mine today, so
I'm gonna say, hey, this is the perfect time.
let's see. Any more questions? This may be, no, we do not believe in dumb questions. When I saw the LOC system, I thought it was for those who wanted to lock their hair, but it's for locking the curls in your hair, correct? It's for locking in moisture.
Yes.
And the LOC stands for liquid or leave-in. We say leave-in. The leave-in, the O stands for oil, and the C stands for cream. So depending on your hair's, what your hair likes, your porosity, you might want to switch the order and do the LCO versus the LOC. But that's what it means. It's the leave-in, the extra creamy hair cream, and the extra creamy hair and scalp oil. Or if you want to use the strength hair oil as well. But what it is, the LOC is a moisture layering technique.
I absolutely agree, Angel. And again, just to follow up with you, any order of the method that works best for you, especially for your type of curls, whether it is starting off with a liquid or a leave-in, or starting off with another type of product, as long as you're locking in the moisture, that would be the key to utilizing the method. So that way your curls look the healthiest, feel the healthiest, and ultimately are locked in with the moisture, just so your curls last longer.
Mm-hmm. And it's just less to do with your hair, because when your hair gets dry, you have to do more to it because you have to rehydrate it. But when you lock in all of that moisture by using that moisture layering technique, your hair stays hydrated, and overall it just makes your hair healthier because dry, brittle hair breaks.
Yes,
That's how you get all of that breakage. So it's a really good method to use, especially for curly girls, or not girls, just anybody with curly hair, because our hair tends to get drier.
Absolutely. And the more moisturized your hair is, Again, the less dryness you have to face, and of course, the less manipulation you have to add to your hair as well, because constantly having to re-wet it and restyle it or re-brush it. Again, the over manipulation could also lead to breakage, and we want to get rid of any signs of breakage. We are not in the breakage room, we are in the growth era right now, so that's where we want to stay.
Absolutely.
So guys, just to finish up with my wash and go, I will be using the strength hair oil. What I'll typically do, and this already smells good, I'm excited for this one. This is about the portion that I use. Usually I'll just take a little bit and I will add it to my fingertips. Once I add that in, I will spread it to both. And then again, I focus on the ends first because, as I said, that is the oldest part of your hair, and that's exactly where the moisture needs to be locked in, starting at the most. And once I am finished making sure my ends are nice and oiled up, then I work my way up. And again, I'm just smoothing the oil through my hair from the ends all the way up to my scalp, because a healthy scalp always promotes healthy growth.
Absolutely. And we have additional information about the LOC, LCO, porosity, hair porosity, whether you have high, low, medium porosity. We have more information about that on our website. So if you go to donnasrecipe.com and browse the website, get some more information about that. And there, if you guys are finding this educational and helpful, we also have a blog that discusses a lot of different just pain points, and so you can get more information on the website as well.
Almost finished. And again, I am loving this. I mean, the shine, the coils.
So when you
I mean, what could be better?
the dryer, how long does it take for you usually?
Typically with my hooded dryer, I will sit under there for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once I'm done, I know, of course, because my hair is a little bit longer since it's grown a bit this year, I have a handheld dryer as well, but I have a diffuser attachment that I use, and I'll just go in and I will cup at the ends just in case they need just a little bit more drying time. But typically under the hooded dryer, it only takes me about 15, 20 minutes.
How long does it take to air dry?
When I air dry, well, there's the real challenge right there. When I'm air drying my hair, again, because I have thin and thicker sections and my hair typically takes a little bit longer, not only to absorb it, but to keep the moisture in. If it's a good day, then it takes about 4.5 to 5 hours. But again, this is just how my hair is, and I embrace it and love it as it is. So if it takes long, at least the definition is there.
Yeah, to me, that's not bad. I'm one of those people where it's like a day. How long does it take your hair to dry? Yes.
that would be the one. I mean, I definitely can see it taking more than 4 to 5 hours, again, depending on if it's a good hair day or not. But since today is a good hair day, I don't think it should take that long. But when my hair was longer, it did take a little longer.
You said when your hair was longer?
Yes, my hair used to be waist length, but I did a big chop back in 2021 because, again, we're choosing health over length, because long hair doesn't always equal healthy hair, and I learned that. So since my hair has grown, but not to the length that it was at before, I've been paying close attention to, one, what is my hair telling me health-wise? And is it more moisture that I'm needing to promote the growth, or is it the product absorption that I'm needing? And I learned that it's both. So my hair does not take as long as it did when it was down my back, but since we're getting back to that point, I'm already anticipating it.
Someone said, how frequently do you do this process? Once a week or?
Yes, I do this once a week. And again, that pairs with the lack of over manipulation. I don't like to go through my hair and re-wet it and re-detangle it every single day like I used to. Because again, the over manipulation of your hair can start to cause more breakage, and especially since our ends are the part of our hair that tends to suffer the most when we do so. So I try to do this no more than once a week, because by then my hair would need again to be moisturized and rewashed, and once that is set in place, I'm good for the rest of the week, unless I just am in the mood for a quick refresh. And you can tell when you start to see frizz starting at your roots or even in the middle of your hair, that would typically be the sign that it may be time to refresh your hair just a bit.
What does your refresh routine look like?
So typically what I'll do, again, I'll fill this up with warmer water. I don't like to use cold because what I've been learning again on my hair journey is with warmer water, it's opening up the hair cuticle. But when you use colder water, that's typically what I end off with to lock in the moisture because that closes the hair cuticle. So once my hair is dampened with the warm water, I will go in with a small amount of the cream. I'll show you guys about how much I use. So while my hair is already damp, I'll take about this much. I'll spread it through my hair once it's on my hands, and I'll cup the ends, but then I'll smooth at the roots. So again, that way I'm making sure that I'm touching all parts of my hair that need it, and I'm really paying attention to those frizzy parts, which for me tend to happen at the top. Once I'm done, I'll follow up by smoothing the oil through my hair, just like I do for my wash and go routine. It's almost like a mini version of it, and then I'm good. Once it's dry, I'm good to go. And it doesn't take me very long, especially, again, for the girlies that are on the go or anybody, that is also working that 9 to 5, just like me.
Do you feel, or do you change your routine based off of the weather? Like as the weather is getting cooler, colder, do you switch up your routine?
Yes, I do. So I still try to maintain the liquid or leave-in cream and oil method, but when it is starting to get colder, as it is over here where I am from, I typically switch from the looser, more water-based leave-ins to heavier creams because, again, I want my hair to continue to be moisturized as the dry air is hitting my curls because dry air is always not a good plan as far as for my hair because of how quickly it dries. So when I do tap into heavier creams, I make sure that not only I'm using them enough so that way my curls stay locked in with the definition, but I'm also not adding too much because, again, I don't want product buildup as well. So I'll switch from leave-in to cream. And, of course, when it becomes warmer again, I'll go back to my leave-in.
And that's one of the things that I love about Donna's recipe is that the products are buildable. So you can continue to use them and not experience buildup. I've never experienced buildup, and I have completely disrespected my hair before and gone weeks without washing it and just kept being like, okay, it's getting a little dry, let me go ahead and add some more cream, and I've never experienced buildup. So I'm reading the comments. I will order my products from the online. I just finished chemo and radiation, and that hair oil works very well on my head to get my hair to grow back. I love it. Well, we appreciate you, and we are so happy that you finished chemo and radiation.
Absolutely.
That with us, and happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October 1st, and it's also National Melanin Day, founded by The Black Media.
Look at all these national days today.
It's all
I love that for us.
So I'm a lazy natural, so I'm trying to learn. The products are great. If you do not want to do a lot with your hair, the products are great because once you do that initial, you don't have to do a lot. Like when I do my twist outs, I will do it. I won't refresh or anything for like a week, and I don't even retwist my hair at night because the products they keep the definition, they keep the moisture, so it allows you to be lazy.
For sure.
This is
well,
so informative. I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you.
We
appreciate you tuning in. Especially this is our first one, so we appreciate the feedback. We're glad that you guys are receiving this because we want to do more, and we will do these as the Tuesdays that we can live. Our brand ambassadors with different lengths, colors, textures. So we appreciate you guys.
Always.
So are you done?
This is it right here, guys. The definition is there. The sweet smell is there, of course, since the beginning. And my curls are locked in for the day. And as we can see, this didn't take as much time. My curls are ready, and they're already moisturized and locked in, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, we love it. I love the results. I I love the definition. I love the shine, and the things that people can't see via the camera is the way that it smells. Like the products smell so good. So if you guys have any questions about the products, even products that weren't used by Ashley today, just let us know and we can answer a few questions, and we can bring one person on. You can bring someone on if you want to ask a question via live.
Of course, any questions, I'm all ears.
And then we're gonna wrap it up because she's done.
I
And
am. See,
stop
quick and easy.
showing
My favorite combo.
talking, and we still finished that quickly. I bought the first line. Not a fan of food smelling things. Well, I've heard some people say they're not a fan of food smelling products, but the thing with the sweet potato is the sweet potato pie collection, to me it's more of a light vanilla. It still does smell, you get the cinnamon and all of that, but I don't feel like I just smell like food. I just feel like I smell very sweet, and I just love it so much. It's really hard to explain for me. But the vanilla collection as well has a wonderful vanilla scent. Wonderful. Someone said beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
And great look.
Thank you, I appreciate it, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Wholeheartedly, humbly agree that my hair is great. Thank you. Donna's Recipe Sweet Potato Pie Shampoo, and I love it. Thank you. Smelling yummy for the sake of it. Someone wants to know if you're going to sleep with your hair wet.
So I personally won't be. I've done so before. But I'll typically just sit under my hooded dryer just for a few minutes, and then once my curl's already locked in, then I put my hair up in a quick pineapple, put on a bonnet, which again top tier, and then that's how I end my nights. I don't typically go to sleep with it wet because once our hair is wet, again sometimes we open the door for a little bit of breakage depending on if I am sleeping with a satin bonnet or if I am sleeping with a satin pillowcase. If I'm not and I'm opting for the cotton, then again, that may open the door for a little bit of breakage and more dryness because now I'm sleeping on wet hair.
Yeah. And for me, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sleeping
sure.
with hair is just uncomfortable. So I think we can do just a quick trivia. So let's see, we'll do it in the comments if you guys, if no one wants to come on and do the trivia, we'll do it in the comments. It's going to be about the products. So if you're familiar with the products and you feel confident, and we'll tie it into Ashley's tutorial and see if you get an opportunity to win some of the amazing products that smell so good.
Yes, it does.
I don't see any requests. I'm learning to respect and love my coarse hair. I purchased the entire line and so excited that you did this video for encouragement.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you buying products because they work for all hair types. That is one of the things that we really want you guys to always take away. Anytime you come to Donna's Recipe page, just know that the products are for all hair types, whether it's fine, thin, thick, coarse, kinky, curly. It's just you can use the products. They're not just for Afro hair. They're not just for African Americans. They are for everyone, men included, lock community included, beards, all the things. All the things. And a lot of people like to use the extra creamy hair and scalp oil to do their retwists when they have locks. So that's something to consider. Well, no one requested to come on. I guess you guys are shy. So we'll do a trivia in the comments. I'm trying to see something that you guys can type quickly. Well, someone name the first one that we see, the new product line that just launched, can you tell us what products are in the new product line, the whipped vanilla cream collection? So what products did we just launch on August the 16th and on September 22nd, Ulta, the new whipped vanilla cream collection? What are those products? And a hint is it's 4.
And it is.
It is 4. And Ashley did share one with you during her live tutorial. Thank you, Kathy, Mama V, for coming on.
Absolutely. I appreciate all you guys that came on tonight.
Hey, Queen Lincia. Well, I guess I should have asked people how familiar they were with the products, because we might have had some new people come on. So I see Beauty is My Name, a mousse, heat protector, edge control, and cream. It's not a cream.
Oh, so close.
Not a cream. I do see the answer, one of our regulars, so we're going to allow someone else to win, but we definitely appreciate you commenting. We try to spread the wealth. So we have some regulars. We do Cousins Conversation Fridays with Tahir, and sometimes it's me, but sometimes it's some of the other brand ambassadors. And then Gina goes live on Thursdays with Terry. So we have some amazing supporters. We have our cousins that come up for many of our lives. So we do try to spread the wealth when we allow people to try the products. So, okay, maybe that was too hard. I'm sorry.
I do see one, B. Pendleton, that said heat protected gel mousse edge control.
Yes, that's one of our regulars who just won recently. Heat protected mousse gel edge control. Gel Nora, JELNRA. You are correct. Heat protected mousse gel and edge control from our new. I have all of them except the gel that you showed. So this is the mousse. This is the whipped vanilla cream mousse. This is the heat protected and blow dry spray. It smells so good.
Here's a gel. You guys didn't see it.
She said, I'm a newbie. It was too hard for me. I'm sorry. But if you're on, I'll ask another question. This is the edge gel. I don't know. Is this one open? I have a few. I had stocked up. So, oh, it smells so good. I want to see if I can. I don't have my brush. I want to do like a little, show y'all real quick what this edge control gel does. And this is without a brush. Can y'all see that? Did you see my edges just lay down?
And the shine.
And the shine. The smell. Like, no brush. I didn't brush it. I just put it on. So you guys are going to absolutely love these products if you haven't tried it. I'll do one more trivia since that one was hard. It's something that I did I say it? I think I said it. What is the flavor of the vegan biotin gummies? What is the flavor of the vegan biotin gummies that I showed on the screen earlier? I feel like I didn't say it. But maybe people know because they're our cousins.
I'm saying, ask me on Fridays with Tab and Chance question. I don't know.
Strawberry, God's baby girl. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Someone was above you. It was, let me make sure I got it. Lovely Sophia 78. It is strawberry. The vegan bites and gummies are strawberry. And it is delicious. Natalie, it's strawberry. Strawberry. So for our winners, which were lovely Sophia 78 and I can't find the other person that I just said, but send us a direct message with your full name and your mailing address, not your @ We need your full name and your mailing address so that we can send you out some of the products, just to show our appreciation for you guys coming on and supporting us and asking questions. We are so glad that you guys found this helpful, and we definitely appreciate Ashley coming on and sharing her routine with us and her tips. So if you remember, she showed us the tip with the mixing the product on your hand first to see how it mixes with your hair. We learned about the LOC versus LCO method and what that means. It's a moisture layering technique. The importance of focusing on the ends of your hair because it's the oldest part of your hair. So Ashley just dropped all the gems on us, and we definitely appreciate her coming on. And thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for the feedback, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining with us today.